And I got receipts for things that was mentioned. Let me start from the top. If I read this correctly, it says Choso is weak. He is lame.
I think I said that.
I'm also seeing another part saying that Jujutsu Kaisen got super hyped by these manga readers and it was trash.
Anyways, like I was saying, there's somebody here who's been shaking his kneecaps, and I hear him clap the whole time because he want to talk about it so much. So go ahead, Josh. Why don't you let them know what you want to talk about?
I just want to say though that Halloween came a little bit early.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
My name is Yohohan, and I currently work as a part-timer for State Farm, and I'm here for the claims division, and I got receipts for things that was mentioned. Let me start from the top. If I read this correctly, it says Choso is weak. He is lame.
I think I said that.
I'm also seeing another part saying that Jujutsu Kaisen got super hyped by these manga readers and it was trash.
I remember
and
that.
It's not. It was not that good.
That was sad.
All right, reading that part, and then the last part here is I'm seeing Mechamaru's F tier,
C tier.
I
said C tier.
I heard F tier. I remember F tier.
I said C tier. We can go back to the video.
Mechamaru was like F tier character, and he was completely trash and stuff.
Oh shit! No, I said C. It sounds like Z.
I'm just saying. I brought receipts.
I said it in Spanish. That's what it was.
Things were mentioned. Jujutsu Kaisen came in swinging this week. All right, we just finished watching the. This is the week that the bathroom scene came with Choso on site. Came in fighting Yuji.
That was the on-site was the subway when he came right off the subway.
But I know, but this is the episode. I'm just saying, this is the episode of the bathroom fight.
Can I say that this episode put jujitsu into Jujutsu Kaisen? No,
go ahead,
bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was like so. A lot of what I enjoy a lot about animes is when the hands are being thrown. Like I love a good power.
Yes.
I love a good power anime.
Yeah.
But when you could throw up the fisticuffs and you just throw down, it's like, yo, put the hands up, boy. And in this episode, Mechamaru found a way to neutralize Choso's powers. So now it was a fair ground for just the knuckle ups. And I loved how they squared up.
I gotta fix it. You said they. Nigga, Mechamaru
Mechamaru
is the one that gave Yuji the chance to beat Choso.
Only
a 10% chance.
A 10% chance at that. Because if it wasn't for Mechamaru,
and what did he say? 10% chance, or you gonna die?
Or you're gonna die.
Stay here and die.
That's 90% less than living. I don't think that he that was crazy.
And I get it that y'all didn't see Choso do anything great because he lost to Gojo. But to emphasize this, he lost to Gojo.
Yo, that's what
everybody loses to Gojo.
That's what I was telling him. I was like, yo, how when Choso was fighting with two other niggas, they couldn't keep up with Gojo, but now he fight one guy 1v1, he's giving him the butter bitch.
Because that's what he is, and that just shows you how strong Gojo is.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, yes, it just makes the love the scaling of power. Like there's Gojo and then there's everyone else.
Exactly.
Not what I was mad about, but what I'm like, what I was like what? So it was funny because he was like, oh, Choso doesn't have much battle experience, but he didn't know what was going on, but still put the hands to fucking Yuji. I was like, not much battle experience. This boy was slamming the bop, run up, boy, bop. I'm like, boy, that look like enough battle experience to me.
I'm saying
he putting the hands to Yuji now.
I'm not gonna lie, as a manga reader, this is why I was so hyped when I saw the Mechamaru fight.
Yeah.
You wanna know why? It's because I'm like, damn, they did this to the Mechamaru fight? Yeah. Oh my god, I can't wait. And this is one of the fights I was talking about because this is one of the best fights. It's not the best.
Yeah.
Okay, spoiler alert. Yeah. I want to say it is gonna get better than, and it should get better from this.
I'm glad it's not.
And this is why I get so hard on it because I was really hard on with the grasshopper
fight.
Hard
on it?
Wait. No, I'm sorry. I'm so hard. All right.
Pause.
This is why I am so hard on critiquing.
Oh, that boy's still hard.
This is why I'm hard on my critiquing. I double down, 10 toes down. This is why I'm so hard critiquing the animation, what they do. Because that grasshopper fight we had with Yuji, unacceptable. All right? That's literally probably the weakest thing I've seen this season, and especially after the Mechamaru fight. From the Mechamaru fight till present, I enjoyed everything except for that. I love the cinematography we got just, again, on site. The moment that Yuji, even before he even landed
it was like, wait.
At the end of the subway, you see Choso just on site, just go ahead and just attacked him. He realized it was Yuji and just straight up attacked him. That, again, as a manga reader, it didn't see it like that. Like I probably saw him land first and then it happened.
Bro.
That is an anime original. The way that the cinematography was showing me the subway, like the floor of the subway, and it was showing me the environment. Bro, the environment. The way that they were fighting inside of the bathroom and they were using the entirety of the bathroom, going through the stalls, using the water and everything. Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
I think my favorite part about the episode was just purely the transition and the animation of everything that was going on. Like, they detailed every part of when these guys were, like, literally putting hands on each other.
Yes.
Like, you didn't miss the contacts from every important hit that Choso hit Yuji. And then when Yuji will come back with a counter. And, like, just the level of the fighting from the beginning where, like you said, Choso automatically, get it. You coming down to fight, I'm fighting. And then Yuji's like, bet, let's get it. And Yuji's trying to figure out how to beat this guy from up close, and Choso's like, nah, stay back there. You're not coming up on me. And even when he did get close, Choso's like, I got something for you, fam. Come in this circle. And see what's popping. And then get into the bathroom when it was like, the moment when Yuji was like, oh, I have a shot. In your heart, you were like, I don't know, bro. Like, you think you got a shot, but it looked bad.
Choso looked bad. Like, I didn't know how goated he was. It looked like he was squirting when he was fighting Gojo, it looked like he had blood in a little squirt bottle and hitting Gojo with a squirt bottle.
You didn't see how
and now this nigga looked like he had a fucking special beam cannon of blood. I was like, damn, my boy special beam cannon him.
Can I add a little bit more to this too? Yeah. When he was fighting Gojo, you remember there was this part where I was like, he shot through people's heads and he was using all that blood. So he's using even more blood against Gojo compared to what he was using with Yuji because he's using his own blood. Yeah. Again, I'm just showing you how strong Gojo is freaking Saitama in this series.
Yeah, I mean, not really because he lost.
But the crazy thing is, like, I felt like they hired a whole new
animation team. Yes, dude. Everything was great. Everything was great.
This episode looks
so much better. So crisp, so everything.
It was top tier from beginning to end.
They knew they had to put all their stops out on this one.
And it needed to be that way.
One of my favorite parts of that episode, too, was when Yuji, because, I love trash talk, but Yuji really, he didn't know he was trash talking, but he got his blood, he got Choso's blood going. Yeah, that man said, that Choso asked him, was like, yo, did my brothers have any last words? He was like, no, they were crying though.
They were crying.
And this man said, what? And just turned up. This man blood started flowing. I was like, oh, it's gone now.
Yeah. He said that in like.
But it was like it was like sincere.
He felt bad of it. Yeah,
he was sincere about it. But he didn't.
But Choso didn't take it that way. He didn't take it that way.
But anybody like, bro, if that was the thing you said, like, yo. Son, what you saying, my little brother? Well, I mean, he didn't say nothing. He was crying, though. I'm like, what you doing? Bop, bop. I'm about to whoop your ass even more. Don't, like, man, and that's when it started turning up at that point.
It definitely did, and I got 2 points I want to highlight, too. Like, one of the points where, again, Mekumaru. Okay, Mekumaru gave him the idea to fight in a bathroom. And again, there was a 10% chance for it to happen. If Mekumaru wasn't there, that would have never happened. Yep. Even Choso was kind of like suspect of going there, and he wasn't gonna go in there because at first like his instinct was kind of kicking in. Yeah. He's like, where is he leading me to? But then Mekumaru's the one that goaded him, started talking trash about his brothers. Woo! He's like, oh, this is why your brothers died, right? And all this stuff. You're just like your brother. Blah 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 blah. Just gave him enough trash talk to make him go into that bathroom.
Right. So Mekumaru signed Yuji's ass whooping. Is what you're telling me? Yeah. He co-signed it.
Yep. He co-signed it. He gave him a chance.
Like, hey, he gave him a chance. You about to get your ass beat. Watch this. Hey, your brother soft as shit, fam. Right. That little pussy buzz. Right. Come get these hands. All right, Yuji, it's on you.
He did tell me you got a 10% chance.
Yeah, but don't make it 5% by talking shit to the nigga who already.
But he did what he needed.
He made it. He had to do. Like it was he got that much blood boiling even more.
Had a nigga walking into the bathroom like it's your time.
Right. And then the second thing I want to bring up is the fact that when there were like this whole man. Hold on, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I apologize.
No, you're good.
So the second thing that I definitely want to highlight was I forgot.
So it's okay, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, we gotta come back to it. We'll come back to it.
Well, me personally, like I said, the whole highlight of the episode for me was just the angst that I had watching Yuji fight this nigga that I didn't think was that good. Yeah. And literally made Yuji, like we just saw prior to that, Yuji didn't have a lot, but Yuji was handling his own.
He did.
Everything he came across.
Yeah.
On some light shit.
Yeah.
There was really no struggle. Even with the dude that they fought with, when he fought with.
Yeah, when he didn't take no damage.
Yeah, even then, it was still like, he was struggling, but it was more like, I'm just trying to figure this guy out.
Yeah.
Right.
With Choso, no figuring out.
No, he's on his heels.
Like, yeah, he was figuring out, but like in a way that was like, it was survive or die.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what it reminded me of. I apologize for the mental breakdown.
Good.
It reminded me of a Hunter x Hunter fight.
Which one?
What do you mean?
It reminded me of the Chimera Ant arc. You even got the narrator coming here and explaining stuff to you as things are going on.
I see what you're saying.
Like the narrator was explaining how Choso's. I'm sorry. How it was explaining how Choso's.
You forgot what?
His hidden.
What you forget?
No, how the blood was working and how the water was nullifying the blood. All that was from the narrator. The entire fight in the bathroom was all about strategy. Spoilers for this.
Anybody that came in here.
Yeah. But yeah, all of it.
Episode.
The entire fight was all strategy. Choso has strategies. Yuji has strategies as well.
All.
What do you mean not all? They all
Everything
have
was
strategy.
It was strategy until it came down to the fisticuffs.
But
even
even
then,
with
Then
the
it was
fisticuffs,
jujitsu.
even with it, bro,
Yeah,
what was Yuji's final attempt? He never used his left hand the entire fight.
Strategy.
If you rewatch it again, you will notice like, damn, he's right. He never used his left hand in the entire fight.
Okay.
Okay.
And he got nullified and he got shot.
And in the same
Did
fight,
it work?
you see Choso.
Did it work?
No,
it didn't
but
work.
it was still strategy.
You want to know why? Because Choso has
and guess counter
experience.
strategy.
No, he doesn't
Yes.
have experience and he still bopped him.
Choso has experience.
No, it said battle experience.
No, Choso has experience.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he does.
Not hand-to-hand combat.
He's ready for.
Do you think he knew that
Yes.
he wasn't using his left hand?
Yeah,
Yes.
why do you think he had the armor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree 100% because that's how you
As
don't make
well as-
armor just because.
Yeah, you're not gonna have. I'm gonna have armor on my left side.
Later swing here, so let's put it here. Nigga could have swung anywhere.
Like he was waiting for that to happen. The same way Choso was managed to kind of do like the little fire, the little bullet thing into that guy's liver. He waited until the chance that Yuji thought he was winning. Again, strategy on top of strategy in all these fights.
I agree.
Okay, and the same thing goes with Yuji. Yuji used the entire environment at the bathroom stall to try to attack him and win him.
Yeah.
He even went again. He said again, the reason I'm saying his left hand, he used his right hand to cover his left hand coming in. It's just Choso expected it, and basically he was just one step ahead, and that's why technically he won.
And chopped off his shoulder.
And chopped off his shoulder,
He
and he won the fight. And this is another episode where this is a thing that we see.
Yuji got that 50% discount too.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Off that shoulder.
But this is an
I'm
episode.
about to say you
we
want some
see.
penning?
Let
Let me get that shoulder,
let me
boy.
Let me get a little off the top.
Right.
Off the top. Let me get some.
I like mine's crispy.
He's a goat. He got a hole through him, and he was still.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead. There's one more thing. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Go
but
No,
ahead.
I was gonna say when they put that hole in Yuji and Yuji was just like, damn, bro, this is a real injury.
Yeah.
But then you looked like he was gonna go and you stomp his foot. He was like, all right, but I gotta put hands on this nigga.
It's not even just that. No.
Yeah,
So yeah,
like-
adding on to that is that what he said. He's like, I just gotta own this thing. It's just like I gotta take this guy out so everybody else can succeed. He was like, all right, I lost already, bro. I'm done for it.
He made that realization that
Yeah,
I'm gonna die in this bathroom, but you're
Yep.
not getting out of here either.
Exactly.
I'm gonna make sure my squad ain't gotta worry about you
Yeah,
because you dangerous.
I'm not the one that needs to save Gojo. I
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
stop.
Like,
cheating
you can see
just
the
gonna take
maturity,
him down
everybody
with
else.
the maturity in that
Yes,
moment. The
yes.
fight made him be like, okay, it's not about me winning and saving him. I just gotta make sure somebody else can.
Right.
Because this guy's dangerous if we leave him in the subway.
And he didn't
waiting
do
for
any
niggas.
of that, so.
At all. But
Yeah.
he wanted to.
And then
He went in
the
with a
fight-
heart of gold.
Right.
It came out almost no heart.
And this fight
He
again,
need to
this
be
is,
better.
to me, the way I compare this fight, this is really similar to the Kakashi and Obito fight when it was like straight
No.
hands. So when it comes to straight hands,
Straight hands, yeah.
when it was just because it was a lot
Absolutely.
it was a lot of choreography with that, and this one just involved a lot of more the environment wise.
That
I-
fight was way better than
Okay,
this.
all right. See, did I say it was better than that? I
we're
say it
talking
reminded
about
me
the
of it.
Oh, but yeah. Okay.
I literally just said it
Oh, yeah.
reminded me of it. This nigga, no, bro, this is way better.
All right, bro.
This man went behind the freaking wall and through the plumbing and grabbed it and kicked them through the wall.
He
Yeah.
did.
Bro, that animation was actually.
No, it was nice. It was on point.
Bro.
I told you,
I
they
like
didn't
the
miss a
hands.
beat. You saw every part of the ass whooping. There was no scene where they cut it off and you didn't see how he got his shit split.
I like how they was actually throwing hands in this one. It was like not only powers because the only thing is like that puts Yuji at a big disadvantage. This man literally just has glowy fists.
Yeah, but I think
that's his thing though.
No, but
that's his
reverse
thing.
Flash, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Just like this chick with the nails and the hammer. All she does is throw.
Nah, she was trashing that last episode.
But that's the only thing she can do.
nails
She's
and
at a
hammer.
huge disadvantage.
You know how weak she is.
Yeah.
Compared to everybody else.
Yeah, when she seen this man, she was like, "Dang!" So that's a number one. What did
And
they call it?
special
Special
grade.
Special grade one.
Special grade one. That man punched him to smithereens.
Yeah,
Right.
like he was punching him like he was a toddler. He's
And
I'm
not
like,
for-
God damn.
And not for
Leave that
nothing,
nigga alone.
even in this, it shows you, it tells you like Yuji, physically Yuji is stronger than Choso.
Yeah.
Okay, because you even say there was a part where they were both like they went head to head and their fists connected and Yuji won.
Yeah, he was like, damn. that hurt.
Yuji, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
not
Choso
Yuji.
was like, damn, he's strong.
Yeah, Choso said that he only hit me like 5 times, but
I'm
fuck,
gonna take mad damage.
he's fucking. Yeah, I did mad.
Grabbed his
He,
tooth.
yeah, bro, like. He took so
Yeah.
much damage over so few punches, and even though this guy's beating up on Yuji, again, Yuji's showing when it comes to hand-to-hand combat that Yuji could be superior. But again, battle experience is what is the reason why Choso won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
Vengeance.
that's the thing that happened here. Again, if it wasn't for Mekumaru suggesting the whole bathroom thing, and the whole water stuff, completely disinvolving the blood convergence that Choso had, it might have not been as fair. Cause you even saw that Yuji tried to do everything he can in the hallway,
And couldn't do it.
and he couldn't do it, and like then Choso even managed to get the separation again.
Yep.
Hey, do you agree with JJ Santi says?
The what?
The second comment right here.
I think the Yuji fight was better than the Kakashi. No, I can't take that seriously because
What? Get the fuck out of here! No.
Jay Santi one thinks that Jujutsu Kaisen is the best thing ever made.
Nah, you're crazy.
He's very biased, so I can't agree with that.
So
but
you don't agree with that at all?
not, but even in the context of what the question is, obviously it's not the
In
same.
the terms of hands wise, I felt like the flowage of the Obito and Kakashi fight was I loved how that whole scene and everything was. This fight was a good fight and it was animated really good, but I just think that in the total aspect of it that the Obito and Kakashi fight was better. In my opinion.
So my thing about it is rough because like Jujutsu Kaisen is new, so again they're gonna have better. It should have better animation.
Yeah.
The only thing I did like, I will say that I feel like it did better than the Kakashi and Obito fight is that again it uses environment.
Yeah.
And then it was a lot more strategy.
Well,
we didn't get strategy.
Them niggas was fighting in
Hold on.
different dimensions.
Hold on,
bro.
exactly,
What are you talking
exactly.
about?
But the thing is, again, we didn't hear strategy. We just saw them just fight it out, just duke it out. Here we
That's
actually
why it's
got
better.
more description of how they're fighting, how they're like their tactics and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying is different. But I will say that I do like the Obito and the Kakashi fight more. But I could definitely see how great this is, and I'm not gonna lie.
It's up there.
Okay, here. What's another one you could put up there when it's like a taijutsu fight like that?
The straight hands.
That's straight hands. What's another good anime from the top of your head that you could think of?
What's it called? The
Baki?
the island.
Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise. Hell's
Gabimaru.
Paradise. Yes, and that was really good. And that's
That
the
was a
anime
good
that
one.
came
That
out
was a
this
good
year.
one.
And that's the anime that came out this year. You're right.
The straight hands. That's absolutely correct. Yep. Megalobox. Just hands.
Regular boxing.
It's
That
just hands.
Baki with
Yeah, but it's boxing.
Baki.
What Muhammad.
And
Baki.
Baki is good
What,
too.
I think no, hands down in
Ali
terms of
Jr.?
like fighting, in terms of like an anime that's got pure, just like I'm coming at you
But
with these.
all right, that's fine.
And it's got
you know
the
what?
explanation that you're talking about too, because everything in
In
Baki
Baki,
is
has
like
the
you're right.
explanation
they
of-
give you why
yeah.
these dudes are so raw.
So then this is a perfect example of me asking this. So do you rather like the fight that you saw in Baki compared to what we saw in like this here, in like
No.
as episode a whole in this
But
one in
it's
Yuji?
completely different though.
I know it's different. We
you
understand.
can't really compare that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like on this one, is because of the use of the environments, because of how everything was the way that they animated everything. This is why I'm saying like this is probably one of my favorite episodes of the year.
yeah.
yeah,
This is probably one of my favorite episodes of this year, and it could be up there. I will literally have to go back and see other fight scenes and stuff like that to be like the best. But out of this year, this is definitely up in the top 3 best fight scenes that's been seen.
I agree. I
Top-
agree. And
yeah,
for this
it's
year,
definitely
for
top
fights
tier.
that have happened that make you say, "Damn, that was a fight."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in that list.
I think it was a good one. I don't know. Maybe I feel like it was great. It was good, but I don't know. I kind of like Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, what?
I like that fight, bro. I don't know, man.
With who?
Oh,
They don't
but
fight.
okay.
How
How about we touch this though?
I just like that whole that whole boss fight just
What
seemed
boss
a lot
fight?
better for
Which
like.
Demon Slayer? You
Which
Oh,
one?
it's from the latest episode. You said this year, Demon Slayer that came out this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
This year, you're talking about this year.
You're saying this year. I'm not
All right,
saying.
but you didn't say that. You just said Demon Slayer.
No, I
Yeah.
just felt like the boss fight for me. This was a little.
Hey,
bit
I said
more.
top 3.
And
First of all.
yeah.
But if you feel like that is,
No,
I'm
I know, and it's
you know
just
what?
me.
And that's perfect. That's perfectly safe because I felt like I like this one more than that boss fight.
You said Naruto versus Momoshiki. I guess you can put that one up there.
Hell no, I'm not putting that out there.
I haven't watched it, so I don't care about it.
Thank you. That's why I've seen the clips of it, but I got no
It's pretty
emotional
good.
weight to
It's
it.
pretty good.
I heard it was good. I heard it was
Yeah, but
animated well.
I can't grasp everything fully because I don't know everything of the background story.
Thank
of
you.
it.
And I'm not gonna go out of my
I'm
way to
not
go look
watching
at it.
all
I'm
that
sorry,
when
bro.
you
To kind
play
of
And I think
fucked
one
it
of
up
the
for me.
best fights in general when it comes to just straight hands
Yeah.
is probably the Obito and Kakashi where they're just putting hands on each other. Or you can
Yeah.
go back to Drunken Lee when he fights the bone guy.
Yeah.
From thing that's straight hands where he's out here giving them the butter biscuits.
I mean,
So,
that's straight hands too when he's fighting Gaara. Gaara just had the sand. You could just tell,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, the sand couldn't keep up with him too. But I get what you're coming from. But before we just move on from this too, I just want to make sure we talk about the very ending too, because even though Choso won, question mark,
Yeah.
because the ending,
Choso won.
because the ending
No.
is just like,
Choso
why
won.
did that happen?
Yeah, that part confused you because you're kind of like,
It
wait, why is
confuses
he going
everybody.
crazy and mad right now? Why is he seeing these memories of somebody else? But I say the only reason I'm just gonna say
I just want to know your thoughts on that.
my thoughts is Sukuna because right before that happened, Sukuna was like, "Yo, you gonna let this little."
No,
beat
before,
you?
then before that,
And then-
Sukuna was like,
yeah,
"Man, you lost
you
again,
lost
bro."
to this man, bro.
Bro,
Damn,
what?
I picked the trash dude, boy. Like, what
Yeah.
the heck? So I think Sukuna kind of bailed him out on that one, and that's my.
So you think it's Sukuna?
I personally think that he kind of
Okay.
bailed them out. That's how they let up. But I'm also a very gullible person.
How about you?
No, I agree. I think that in the context of this anime, we've seen it that like when it's happened before, when he's on the verge of death, that this guy takes over because it's the best time for him to take over. So I definitely feel like Yuji's definitely not dead, and that they're going to transition probably to switching over to Sakuna following the next episode because he can take over now.
Okay.
And but I do feel like in what Brad said in terms of the fight, that Choso won that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The aftermath.
Cho-
No, I agree.
Choso
I agree. I'm not
versus
saying,
Yuji?
but I'm just saying like he
That's
won.
like
Winners,
like-
Choso.
That's like if I get in a fight with you and you hit me with a weapon that has poison, but I win the fight, but then as I'm walking away, I die.
Right.
Like I won the fight, but
Right.
you technically won though because you killed me with poison.
Okay, this
know
is
what
me
I'm
just saying, and me to be told, because this is technically the second time we've seen this happen, where Yuji got in somebody's head, and then that kind of happened into. The first person that ever happened to was, I want to say it was Toto. It was my best friendo.
Yeah.
That was the first time
I
instance
just thought
where
he liked him.
I'm just saying that was the first instance we ever had. Like, oh shit, like he's my best friend and all this stuff, and now we're seeing like, oh, he's my brother.
Yeah.
So, but I do love your thoughts and opinions on that. I'm not delving more into it because again, I read the
guy
manga of
knows
it,
everything
so I'm not gonna spoil nothing though. But this is
Guy's
definitely
trying to spoil it for you
something.
guys.
No, all I'm saying is definitely. I just want to hear what you think is gonna happen in the next episode because I'm actually really excited for it,
Yeah.
and I want to see what y'all think. What
like
you
I
think is
said,
gonna
I
happen?
definitely think that Sakuna's gonna come out and Sakuna's gonna murk this nigga because he's like, yo, you can't just be killing my body, my host like that.
Okay.
And then I think this nigga's gonna run rampage.
Okay.
And he's gonna start doing shit.
I personally think they're not even going to reference the Yuji's all the way to the ending of the last episode. They're going to throw cutscenes to someone else. They probably going to show what's this guy?
Nanami?
Not Nanami.
Toji?
No, the black
Mekamaru?
no, not Mekamaru. The dude Toji's son. What's his name?
Whose son?
What's his the other guy that has the shadow things, man?
Shit.
Oh, Megumi?
Megumi, yes.
Yeah.
I honestly think they're gonna highlight Megumi.
Okay.
I was looking for the thing for the lot, but yeah, Megumi. I honestly think they're gonna just not even put Yuji in this scene. They're gonna probably cut flash to Megumi and fighting his dad or some shit.
And I honestly think that this has been Josh from State Farm. And I think I got 3 out of 3. I think I got my claims processed.
I believe so. Because he did tell us we would reap what we sold.
This is good.
When we said Jujutsu was trash, because I was the one that
I
said
need
it.
all 20 though. Don't.
Yeah, no. And this is only episode 13.
Yeah, I need all
And there's
20.
going to be 23 episodes. So I'm just going to say this. The foot better not get off the gas. Because it needs to get better
Yeah,
from
that's
here
what I'm
on
saying.
out.
I'm like, look.
Keep that
I'm ready.
They got it.
Keep that receipt, my
They
boy.
got it, bro.
Keep that receipt, my boy, because I'm just saying.
I was holding on to it for a hot minute too, bro.
I'm just saying. I need all 20 of them to be like this.
Yeah, I agree with you.
We got people saying that Jujutsu's not peak at all. The Jujutsu's
There's no story in that.
That it's just action. That people watch it when they want to watch something that's purely just action and no story with it.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bro. Yeah. This is like the second coming of Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I said it. This is like the Chimera Ant arc on crack.
Yeah, man. Look.
You know what? Not on crack because it's similar. It's similar to a Chimera Ant arc.
Well, I can see that. Though.
It's similar to a Chimera Ant
I
arc.
agree.
I would definitely say that.
Because what's at stake right now is the world of being the way it's either having the world being normal or integrating curses with the world as well. So the world is going to change, and it was basically the same thing as Hunter x Hunter. So I can see the comparison.
No, I think personally that, like you said, if it stays where it's at,
Yes.
and it continues with the
Non-grasshopper shit.
not
none
even
of that.
the grasshopper shit, but I'm talking
None
about
of
in terms of like giving us that, emphasizing every episode so we follow the whole thing.
Right.
That we're not just half the episode was trash, the other half was great. Which that happens. They'll give you a little bit of story in the middle, and then they'll be in the last part of the end of the episode is like they're not even gonna give you what you came for.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is fine if they give you a split. But I don't ever want to see one episode or back-to-back episodes where it's just like
It's just not good.
we're just gonna give you a little bit of story.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna run around. They're gonna feel scared, and then boom, the next episode might be the same shit.
Yeah.
And then
Which-
finally we're gonna give you a fight.
Which thankfully the last 3 episodes have been doing really well.
doing pretty good.
Because
Yeah.
even before
Yeah.
we had the jump scene with the old when Megumi and Yuji were fighting the old man, and then
Yeah.
we got the rooftop scene that we seen
Yeah.
this guy finally is like back to life and all that.
Yeah.
Like again, it's a lot of things that's been set up.
Yeah, no-
You seen Nanami coming out, like he didn't even do much.
Yeah.
But like when Nanami came in, he showed how mad he is,
Yeah.
bro.
What was it? How mad? I think he just emphasized the
he was
difference in them
pissed.
and like him and them.
Nah, he was
Yeah.
Because when this girl
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
he was
No, no, he was
"Look,
also
I'm gonna
mad,
help
though.
you." He was like,
Because he looked and was like, so you the one that was killing all of my people, huh?
oh yeah, he
Right?
was
Yeah.
mad. But I think
He
his
did.
anger, even though he was mad at this guy, I think he was more angry at the fact that like these niggas is raw, and if you not as raw as me, you can't help me.
I feel
So
you're right.
So
No,
I
you're
got
right.
a lot
though.
of dead bodies
Yeah.
because these dudes aren't as raw as these guys, and that's why when this girl's like, oh, "I'm gonna come with you," he's like,
Yeah.
"You not strong enough. You hold me back. You
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
be me level to
Yeah.
run around
Minimum.
and fight these
You
guys."
gotta stay here.
Minimum
I'll go
level.
down.
Minimum my level.
And
Yeah.
and it also shows you that Yuji is not even on Nanami's level because
No, not at all.
I just think that listen to me like this.
Nah, Nanami would
Strength,
put
no,
the
in
biscuits to him.
strength, Yuji's stronger.
Yes,
But in terms of pure technique and
Yeah.
how to fight and
Nanami
how to
would
let
beat him up.
Cause
No,
like,
Nanami, I'm sorry. He has experience.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Again, he has more experience.
Yeah, battle
Exactly.
experience.
And when, if
And that matters.
if it was him
A
in
lot.
that bathroom with
A
Choso,
lot.
that fight would have been different.
It would've.
But also we gotta say too, the thing is with Yuji is that this man is not. It's not like he's not abnormal because he can throw black flashes like crazy. Nana can only do it like
yeah, but
6-7 times a
He's
day.
got to get caught up. He's got to get up there first.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Remember, Nanami can only do that back flash punch that Yuji just spams all the time. He can only. I think his record was like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
In a day.
But that's fine. But again, it also goes to the experience in fighting because Nanami's not gonna let.
to do that.
Bro, that
Yeah,
boy
he don't.
Black.
He don't.
That
You're
boy
right.
Black-
He has more because
boy
he
Black
has
Flash
his first
doesn't do
technique
nothing.
where he can hit you and he'll get that critical hit. That's the only difference. He'll get that critical on you.
Boy,
But I bet you,
Yeah.
I'm about to say because that man usually throwing black flashes, but everybody's letting me like, oh, this is just my normal fist.
no laugh out
You're
loud.
right,
What
you're
you know? What are you talking about?
Man, it looked like he had flash. But yo, tell me not that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. So far up into the 13th episode, Mekamaru MVP.
You're saying there's a difference.
The difference in what, bro? Speak
The
full
Mekamaru
sentences.
MVP.
See, and that's what I was trying to tell you
Mekamaru
before.
MVP.
And that's why I enjoy this because again, like you don't need to be just like super strong. Mekumaru says so many things in place. He let everybody
nigga
know
bad as hell.
that Gojo got caught. He helped Yuji at least fight in almost in even terms with Choso.
Yeah.
And he's doing so many things outside of sea, even though he lost. And this is kind of reminiscent to, I hate bringing this up to Hunter x Hunter, but this is kind of how like when P2 lost and like her Nen spirit still went to attack Gong after he had already died. This is kind of like the kind of very similar thing. That's why he has like the little walkie-talkie stuff. That got broken with Yuji, so who knows what's going to happen now
I think
after
he had
that.
another one though.
It might be because he said he was doing other
He
things. so he had to
planted
Yes.
conserve energy.
strategically around there, so
So who knows who has the next one?
Mekamaru.
Yeah, this is the thing I like about Jujutsu Kaisen, because again, it's not just raw strength and raw power. It's also a lot about tactics.
Josh gotta sit there and what?
Megumi. What's he talking about?
I don't know.
What
Man.
is the difference between Megumi and what?
This man is just talking in code right now.
Can you put a complete sentence?
That's what
Bro.
You act like the keyboard is stopping you from giving us a complete sentence.
The whole thing. What are you talking about? Put the whole thing in context so we can understand.
Boy, take your helmet off and write correctly.
So as we waiting for that, I will say my final verdict on this was 10 out of 10. This is exactly what I expected after seeing the Megumi fight.
I agree. I give it a 10 out of 10 on every aspect, on just like from beginning to end. Even when they weren't fighting and they were just giving you that information, all the information was delivered to you. The whole episode was anxiety.
Yes, it was. It was
you
great.
wanted Yuji to beat this dude so he can keep moving, but Choso was like, "You can't beat me.
Yeah.
I have a job. My job is to kill anyone that come down here." And Yuji's
Choso was like, "I'm revenging."
Well, that is is the revenge his brothers.
Yeah.
That's true.
His sole
I will
purpose
kill
was
it.
to
Well,
kill
and
him.
again, on site, bro.
No, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Again, that
the
was an anime thing, and it's just like the moment he seen him, and he realized that was Yuji, he literally just launched an attack.
Somebody in the comments, not us.
Somebody said no story.
You know, that's what we were saying. Somebody said that, yeah, it wasn't us. But
No, that was a comment.
No, that was a long time ago. Don't worry. That's a different video.
Somebody said, I was telling you earlier, somebody said
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen has no story.
But again, I agree with you. And I will also agree with what Kenny has said earlier. It feels like it was another animation studio that did this.
Yeah.
Because again, the angles that they did, like again, the beginning fight before they even got into the bathroom, the way they were painting.
About the Mekumaru
Yes.
fight, the animation was good.
It was amazing.
I don't think it was better than this one, though.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think it was just on the fact of the scale of what they had to do of the Mekamaru
You know
suit.
what it is, too? It's just in this one, the animation on everything.
Yeah, bro.
I just more enclosed.
The subway looked
I just
yes.
I just
The
think
subway was. Go ahead.
Because like the fight with Mekamaru, like you said, the grandiose of it all the lights, all the colors, all the big explosions, all the the bigness of it made it seem so amazing, and it was true because it was. But I just think the intricacies of how the animation for this one was more on the smaller scale, where you saw it cleanly in the transition from fighting from one place to the other. The abilities that he was using looked so. The blood looked like it was spilling on you.
My guy,
like
the water.
Yeah,
in
the water when it was
bathroom,
dripping in the
bro.
bathroom.
Can you imagine
I'll give it to
how
that.
hard it is to animate a
Yeah,
fight?
like the smallness, the
not
details.
just in the small environment, but also adding the whole effect of water just spraying everywhere
The
around.
mist
And then.
How much drawing
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
bro.
Shit is
just
wild.
To get the water. Just to get that part.
Shit is wild, fam. They went off of this one. They
Yeah,
literally
they
gave it
definitely
effort.
did.
The reason I would say I would give it an edge to this episode too is just because of the fact that the animation of the actual, like, what I really love is the actual fighting aspect. Like I said, like, they put the Jujutsu and the Jujutsu Kaisen in this episode because they literally was doing, like, a fight. Like, it was a UFC fight where they was doing body turns. They was hitting with kicks, drop kicking him. It was an actual fight. And for them to animate the whole things and for it to be flawless and for me to understand, because I've seen fight scenes where people are fighting and throwing hands, but
Right.
I'm not really understanding, like, oh, he's hitting him with a right hook. Like
Yeah.
that one where he's like, oh, he haven't seen my left hand, and he hit him with that left body shot to the rib cage. You know what I mean? It's like, just saw how you knew every fight that was happening, what moves he's throwing. Oh, I'm going to go around the stall and hit him with a drop kick. You know what I mean? So just that whole fight and how they animated, I would say, yeah, I give it that edge. I give it a 9.5.
Wasn't there a part like that you noticed that they were both like just hit each other and they both rolled on the floor? Am I mistaken?
No,
That
they both did.
fell down and rolled on the floor or something like that.
They definitely did that, and also another part I want to highlight too is like outside when they were in the hallway itself. And it was like really something small, but when they were kind of talking, the lights kind of flickering and like you see like the electricity falling down. Like I felt like it added so much to the scenes, bro.
Yeah.
Like they did so much in every aspect of it, and like you said, when they were like on the floor and they were kind of like rolling around, I know exactly what part you're talking about. Again, like the water effects, the fight effects, the fact that they used the entire environment into this fight. It's something that it's in a simple anime. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. Mushoku Tensei wouldn't have given me all that effort with the environment, with like the whole bathroom fight.
But the thing
And no,
is,
it's different anime styles.
no, bro, because you can't do
got
that
you.
because Mushoku Tensei story carries way more than Jujutsu story carries. because Jujutsu. I'm not watching Jujutsu Kaisen because I'm like, wow, I can't believe what's gonna happen next in this thing. I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen because I want to see somebody get bodied.
And you're right, and this is why I'm saying that.
So you better highlight the body scene.
And this is why I'm saying that the fight in the Jujutsu Kaisen was handled way better than, again, like the fight as the Demon King from Mushoku Tensei.
Bro, you can't compare those two.
I
got
agree
you.
with that because I am waiting for the next episode to find out what's actually gonna happen.
Not just
Exactly.
the fight, just the Yuji.
I want to see what happens.
Are you talking about with the
Yeah,
story-wise?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
but I'm just
He's
saying.
talking about story-wise.
But that's not fair to compare a fight scene from an action anime to a story anime. Of course, the story anime action isn't going to be good, but if you want to compare the story, Mushoku Tensei's story is so much more interesting, so much more better than the Jujutsu. If I had to just read Jujutsu Kaisen as a novel, I would not be interested. But if I was reading Mushoku Tensei as just a novel,
but hold on,
I would
but
like Mushoku Tensei more of a novel versus what is the gist? There's curses out here, and we gotta stop these curses.
So I think
you're
you
gonna be
overlook
like the fight scenes in your head.
I think you overlook what I was trying to say. What I'm trying to say is like the emphasis that they put in these fight scenes compared again the first season of Jujutsu.
Give me another fighting anime
I'm just saying,
that
because the thing
carries.
is, I could tell you in Mushoku Tensei, I could tell you when
this
first fights in the hallway, the animation was
give
top
me any
tier.
fight in Mushoku Tensei that compares just to this last episode. Any fight from first season.
The last episode when this dude fights the Dragon God.
Thank you.
Fights or gets his ass whooped by the Dragon
Yes,
God.
got his ass whooped, but it was still great.
Bro,
and it was great animation.
Nowhere as good as this last
Yes,
Jujutsu
it
Kaisen
is.
episode.
Because he breaks down how he uses magic differently than everybody else.
Bro, but the animation in that, there was no intricacy of fighting in it.
But you can't. Now you're breaking it down all the way. You asked a fight in general.
No, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
did.
action fight. I'm saying you can't. Yeah, I did a fight in general, but it's not as good.
No, but I'm just.
So you're trying to tell me that fight is better than?
No, what I'm trying
that's
to
good.
tell
That
you.
episode's better than the Jujutsu Kaisen.
You're not understanding
So then
what I'm
this-
saying.
so then-
You're
but
not
you never
understanding.
gave that episode a 10.
I'm just saying, because what I'm
We
trying
never
to
talked
tell
about it,
you
though.
is that what Mappa did with this is that they actually put the effort into the fight scene. Again,
Yes.
Mushoku Tensei did
course,
not
they
put the
had to.
effort in the fight scene with the demon guy that we got in this year.
Because
and that
the
is
story is carrying.
Because the story is carrying.
Bro,
my
because
guy.
it's not an action anime. How
But
would you
even when it
expect
has
them-
action, because the parts where it did have action in the first season, it showed me the action and it showed me the action animated, and it did it really well. This
Yeah,
year,
but
it didn't do that.
But you wasn't going into Mushoku Tensei like, I can't wait to see who the fuck he beats up next.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
kind
you
of did.
did.
Yes,
No,
you did.
it was
the first
it
three
was-
episodes. You see him doing that against the dragons
three
and stuff.
episodes?
The first 3 episodes of Mushoku Tensei. You
of
forget
the
that's what he
beginning- of
did.
the beginning of season 2.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Am I not talking about season 2 here?
Yeah, but what was the first episodes of the first of season 1 was him just talking. It was him growing up and living life, and you still love that.
But you said that I wasn't expecting him to fight, and
Bro,
he
I
did
didn't
fight.
All I'm saying is when I watched Mushoku Tensei from the first season, Kenny, as somebody who just started watching it, when you go watch Mushoku Tensei, are you looking forward to a fight scene, or what are you looking forward
You
to?
have no
when
idea
watch
what
it?
you're looking forward to.
What are you
just
looking
watching
forward
it.
to when you if for you to say a good episode of Mushoku Tensei happened, what do you think would happen?
I'm looking for a little bit of both, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a little bit of story and fights because he is the strongest mage, right?
Yeah.
He is the strongest person, so I want to see him fight.
Well, it's not that he's the strongest.
But
just
he's
has
also
an
a 12-year-old boy
exceptional
still.
amount of
Yes.
He's really
And a
strong,
shut-in.
So
Yeah.
I'm expected, and then his teammates,
Yeah.
the people that are with him are extremely strong.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to when he's. But that's just me because I'm a guy that likes anime that likes fighting.
But my
Yeah.
I
thing.
do enjoy story too. And
Now,
story
so
isn't-
tell me if so when Mushoku Tensei has just a story, it just has a story episode, I can enjoy that much more than when Jujutsu Kaisen kind of just gives
You're
me a
forgetting
story
what you're
episode.
not talking about the points that I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is that okay, perfect example. You know that big final attack that he did against the demon god, right?
Yeah.
He did the same exact attack against the new demon god. I'm sorry, the dragon sword. What was the name of the dragon sword in season 1 at the very end?
I can't remember his name.
The
but I know what
dragon.
you're talking about.
I
The
think
Dragon
he was
God.
a dragon god.
God.
He did the same thing to the demon god. Tell me what animation at what part did it feel better? because the thing
Second
we
one
saw
wasn't
this
that
year,
bad.
the one we saw this year was supposedly stronger than the original attack that he did over here because he did
Bro,
more.
but there was
There's
no
more
build
umph
up to
into
it though. That's
but
why.
that's what I'm saying. There's no build up to it.
That's the point.
Animation was not there where it should have been there. So that's what I'm saying. They didn't put the same effort they did as they did in the season 1. That's the reason I'm just comparing it. I'm not saying that Mushoku Tensei was just all attacks. I'm just saying that the animation they definitely went above and beyond.
I think they
right
did
now,
enough
Jujutsu
for
Kaisen.
you to show that it was a supreme attack, and that he could
I don't
bop
believe
them
that.
in one move, and and what he did again was just on a higher scale. So it was like, yo, you showed me the same trick twice, but on a larger scale. So it's not as significant. The first time you seen this motherfucker throw a
I know, and this is the first time we see him do it again. It's just like Goku did the Kamehameha the first time, and then when he does it the second time, it's gonna be less impressive. Isn't that second Kamehameha wave after years of him building up and getting stronger? Shouldn't that second Kamehameha wave be even fucking better and it be better animated and everything?
Yeah, but you already know. It's like it's not as impactful because you already know the move.
Not at all, because the Kamehameha from Gohan and his dad.
But it's different as well because the way he throws the Kamehameha wave like a right hook, my nigga.
Who?
Goku.
So
I'm just saying. So it's not like.
But no, you just saying the same attack.
Basically saying he throws it like if it's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I get it.
Goku also throws the spirit bomb like it's nothing, but every time he uses the spirit bomb,
It one up each other. It always
it's
ones up
still
each other.
affected. Like I still saw like when he threw it in the tournament. That was the 30th time I seen this nigga throw it. But he threw it with such emphasis that I was like, shit.
But that's his final move.
That was this
Kamehameha
nigga's.
wave is just like,
Technically,
yo,
the move that this nigga used on the god was his final move because he had to create a move that was strong enough to kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's his final move too, and it was a lackluster.
It was
move.
like when we watched it together,
It was
wasn't
like
as
zero effort. It was like, yo, I'm gonna spin this thing really fast and it's gonna go through him. That's all I got from it.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it was. I'm just saying it was like the animation of it was lackluster. That's all I was saying to it.
If an anime is more story and it doesn't have a lot of action, when it's time for the action, you gotta give us
Thank you.
You gotta give us what we don't have.
No, I think I feel like if the anime is a fighting anime and you're not delivering to me on a fighting episode, if you're not delivering to me on a fighting part, then bro, that's what you're known for.
We're gonna get blocked again.
To me, for me, it's like if a story anime didn't put as much emphasis in the fighting scene, it's okay for me because I wasn't there.
So,
I'm not loving this anime because of the fight scenes. I'm loving the anime because the story.
Look. I love that, and I love Mushoku Tensei because of how they animate things. Even when it doesn't have to be just the fight scenes. Okay, even when he was training with Ares and stuff like that, the animation was there. When they got into
I just
this
don't think
magic
you can compare Jujutsu Kaisen and Mushoku Tensei. I don't think they should be in the same like that's crazy.
Like, I got
to
you
me.
I got you that the Jujutsu Kaisen
All right,
is
so
better
what's
animation.
better than
I got you.
Sorry, spoiler. Farron, that last episode, not the last, the sixth
one
episode,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
or Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, but wasn't the animation on Farron
It was
really
great.
good?
It was really great.
But
It was really
but don't
great.
you think? But
It was really great.
so in that aspect, don't you think Farron should be better than Jujutsu Kaisen because it's a story anime and they animated that part really, really good? So shouldn't that episode be better than Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah,
based
some
on
people
what
will
you're
say
saying?
that. Yeah, some people will say
No,
that. Yeah.
but on your opinion though,
On my opinion,
is Farron better than Jujutsu Kaisen that last episode?
No.
Episode 6. So then that doesn't make any sense.
So what did you hear my point was?
You can't compare them.
What do you hear my point was?
Your point is saying that the animation in
Jujutsu.
Mushoku Tensei should have been better compared because
yes, they should have been.
Kaisen,
Because of what I seen in season 1 that they could do. That's the reason why I'm saying
but you
it.
can't compare it though.
Because what they did in season 1 was, again, even if it
compare
wasn't
it.
always fight, it wasn't always fighting in the season 1. It wasn't always fighting.
Yes, and I wasn't watching it only for the fighting. I was watching.
And I wasn't watching it for the fighting either. Again, I'm there for the story.
I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen for the fighting.
I'm watching Mushoku Tensei again for the story. I enjoy the story. Okay. The reason why I was so harsh on it is because, again, towards the very end, there really wasn't much wasn't happening besides story wise, which
I don't
is
care
fine.
about that part.
But
I'm just
the
saying you
parts
can't
where they
compare the
could have
two.
been flexing, like when the demon god defeated everybody in the school,
They could have showed it.
did we see it? We didn't see it.
Yeah.
When
Did they write it in the light novel though?
But that's the
We
thing.
don't know.
But what's the animes for? The animes to highlight what happens.
Yeah.
It's supposed to highlight the material.
I basically
I get
just
it. The
don't
reason,
think
yes,
those are just two different
I'm super
categories.
hard. I am
It's just
super hard on
different two
Mushoku Tensei.
categories.
I got
It's
you.
like trying to compare.
I have it pulled up. Let's see what the categories are so I can actually look on the screen.
Yeah, that's like trying to compare like a romance.
I'm not comparing.
movie.
I'm just saying.
No, it's like trying to
Mushoku Tensei
compare
could
a
have been better.
romance. Like this is a romance movie, but it has a good fight scene in it, and then you're like the Expendables. You're like, dog, what? Like,
Hey, I got high
that makes
expectations.
no sense. Why would you compare those
Hey,
two?
I'm sorry. If I
see
seen the first season, I have high expectations for
bro,
you to
how about
continue.
you pick on somebody your own size?
So real quick, define to me what Mushoku Tensei is. What is
Mushoku Tensei is an isekai story showing a mage and how his life progression, showing on how he started becoming one of the strongest mages out there.
okay? And Jujutsu Kaisen?
Jujutsu Kaisen is a world that's being filled that's filled with curses, and now the curses are uprising, trying to make their place known in the world and not having it only be humans. And now they have to fight against the curses so that their lives can be normal in the way that it is.
Do they both sound interesting to you?
Yeah,
Okay.
but
But look.
But-
So,
what I'm saying is.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, from the first couple of episodes of you watching Jujutsu Kaisen, you're like, damn, this is going to be a great action anime.
Yeah.
And this is what I expect
But-
going on from this anime.
Right.
But the first episodes I watched on Mushoku Tensei was like, damn, this is interesting as heck.
Story.
Bro, I want to see where else this is going to go to. I know he's going to be raw. I can't wait to see his progression and on how raw he's going to be.
You're right, because according to Anywave, if you look at Mushoku Tensei, it's an adventure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's more like a story based.
I got you.
Look at Jujutsu, first thing it says is action.
It's
Okay.
action. You can't
You're but the thing
compare
is,
an adventure and an action anime.
but
It
you
makes
know what
no
I could
sense.
compare? I could
No,
compare.
I'm comparing story.
I'm comparing
the fact
animation.
because-
I'm comparing the
No, but this is,
animation.
not only that,
Go ahead.
because he said that Jujutsu Kaisen is like you don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen for story at all.
Yeah.
But,
Like-
Well, I'm not saying you don't watch it
Jujutsu
for
Kaisen
story.
says it's a
You said
drama.
you don't watch it for the story.
says-
I'm not.
But Jujutsu Kaisen, literally, the second category is
drama.
It's drama.
Which is story.
Bro, so I'm not saying the Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't have story. I'm saying that the story doesn't carry in Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, if they gave me... Bro, so if Jujutsu Kaisen gave you 5 episodes of them just talking,
Look.
and there's no fight scenes going on, are you not going to be angry?
I'm
Yeah, but I would
gonna
still
tell
watch
you.
it.
I'm gonna tell you this.
You're still going to watch it because of Jujutsu Kaisen, but you're going to be shitting all over like, yo, what the heck going on? When Mushoku Tensei had 5 episodes of no fighting in it, I still watched it and was intrigued.
Look,
Yeah,
look.
but that was you. My opinion is that when I watched no
First
action in
season.
Mushoku
First
Tensei,
season.
both seasons.
Bro,
Both
you-
seasons
Question.
do the same thing.
Question to you.
crazy.
Do
That's
you like
crazy.
ReZero?
Yes.
Do you like
One of my
ReZero?
favorite animes
There's
of all
no
time.
action in that. There's
There's
barely
action
any
in
action
it.
with
It's got
that.
like 7 fights.
It's barely any action to
7.
that.
Total.
The second
So you're
season.
trying to-
The
so-
second season that
so
we
what
all
fight
love.
Scene, so what fight scene from there are you going to compare to ReZero?
I'm talking about the
Fighting the whale.
animation. I'm talking about the
Fighting the
animation.
whale.
all right, so that
I'm not
episode
saying
is
it's better, but
than
it's on the
Jujutsu
same
Kaisen.
caliber. It is.
All right.
It is.
Bro, I'm just talking about the animation wise. The animation wise came when Mushoku Tensei again. With season 2, it felt lackluster.
Yeah, I just
It definitely felt lackluster to me. Okay,
Yeah, I
ReZero.
do feel
When
like
you
that
gave
too.
me this, when I watched the second season again, there wasn't that many fights. Like he was trapped in this like little dimension, like in the ice thing was happening. We actually got to know him. He kind of went back to his past and all that stuff. Again, all of that was all story. I was invested in it. Okay, and all that was because of the how the
Exactly.
animation
I feel
was.
you.
And
It was all because
Are
of
we
that.
still forgetting that grasshopper scene where Jujutsu Kaisen
Was
just did
terrible.
a still thing?
Have I not said that?
Yeah,
I don't know how many
exactly,
times
but
I said
you're
that.
naming one episode, one part 2 where we were supposed to be a hype ass. Part
Yeah, but
2,
that was actually
and
a fight
they
though
did
too.
not deliver on
And that was an
part
actual
2,
fight,
so,
and
I
then they
mean,
didn't deliver
there's
on it,
parts
and it was
on
terrible.
episodes Jujutsu Kaisen isn't flawless either.
But every anime has a bad fight scene.
Yes.
All right, and you just named a bad fight scene in Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah,
can name a couple.
but that's the only fight scenes.
Well, no, you know what? Look,
And that's
animation
what we're
wise,
telling you.
And guess
animation
what?
wise, in the
And guess
last
what?
4
That story
episodes, what else was
carried.
good? And animation wise, in the last 4 episodes, what was good? What was intriguing to
The
you? You know what?
animation.
Yeah, in the last 4 episodes of Mushoku Tensei.
Oh, when he was groping up on Sylvie.
Okay, when you
Yeah.
groped on Sylvie. Okay, all right.
Okay,
and
when-
what else? What else?
When Sophie got mad and was fighting that one chick with the barriers, that was pretty decent.
Okay.
Bro, I'm not watching it for the animation that much, bro.
all right.
You-
then.
I'm
All
trying
right,
to tell
and
you,
this is my
I am
version,
not
and this is
watching
my.
it.
But
for
I'm not,
animation.
and I'm not
It's
judging
the
your
story's
verdict.
carrying.
I'm giving you my verdict on it. I kept on saying that I felt that the animation for the Mushoku Tensei season 2 was lackluster and it was lacking. And I was giving you the reason why, because I seen the same thing that they did in the first season, but the animation was way better. Even when they did the little training montages, again, when he was captured in the cage with the dude and back in the tree and stuff like that, all the animation was way better. When it comes to the school, there's not that many key moments I could say animation wise that felt like, oh man, damn, they definitely flexed over there in the animation department.
Yeah,
I didn't feel that in Mushoku Tensei.
Can you pick a moment that you think that they should have did better animation?
The fight against the Demon King, when they were in the magic school, it did not feel like it was like a magic school.
Bro,
everybody was, these are like the top the soon to be top mages.
Specific parts that you thought should have had better.
I'm talking about the 4 episodes of all
highlight-
this encompassing.
It's a story, dog. That's why.
But every anime is a story.
Okay.
Nah, not every anime.
Yes.
It's
every
a story,
anime
but
is a
you're
story.
not. Bro,
Name one anime that
Man.
has 0 story. Period.
Fate.
It literally has
We got you.
like all the action that we watch in Jujutsu. Where is it coming
No,
from?
all I'm
From the
saying.
story.
All
got
I'm
you.
saying is compare Jujutsu to Demon Slayer compared to these other action ones. Don't compare it to a story anime. I feel like you're just punching down at that point.
No, it's not this punching
Yes,
down.
you are. You're punching.
You
down.
know what? I'll
Punching
say it
down
this
on
way.
who?
How about this?
down.
I'll say it this way. The second episode of Shy was better than Mushoku Tensei season 2 entirely. Tell me that. Oh, was that
You're
that a
crazy.
fighting?
Yes, you're crazy.
Oh, okay.
That episode was not that good at all.
Oh, okay.
No,
The animation wise was so much better.
at all because you're no.
Animation wise, again, like I'm saying, animation wise, the second episode of Shy was better than everything else out from Mushoku Tensei
That's
animation
your
wise.
opinion.
That is my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
Keep-
10 toes
go
down.
Ahead, go ahead, keep
10 toes
stick
down.
to your opinion because that was wild.
10 toes down.
Hell no.
Hey, again, I'm saying animation wise.
You don't want to hear my opinion.
There you go.
Season 2 was
That's
trash to
fine.
me, so or core 2 was trash. Core 1.
Hell
of
no.
that.
First core.
Like I said,
Part 1 and season 2.
And
I just think you're punching down, bro. You just got.
Okay.
I feel like if you're gonna compare animes, it's like.
so
can you
what's
at least
another story
compare,
when you can compare it to then?
like a Demon Slayer, like
no,
you mean
story.
a
Because
story.
you're talking about you watch.
He's talking about.
You're talking about fight
talking-
scenes right now. He's talking about Jujutsu
I mean,
Kaisen.
yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm talking about if you're gonna compare Jujutsu Kaisen animation to something, compare it to something that's on its level. I feel like you're punching down, like
How?
bro, because it's like there's not that much action in that whole anime, and nobody watched that. That thing is so popular not because of it has so much action. That thing, Mushoku Tensei is popular because the story
Are you
carried.
trying to tell me the first season animation was trash? The animation
No,
wasn't good?
But nobody was talking about, yo, these fighting scenes in this anime was crazy. I can't believe this fighting scene was raw. Everybody said the story carried.
But
And I'm trying to say, like,
But what's the best thing about what about him, the character Rudis? What's his major trait?
That he's a mage.
What's the best thing about
He's
him?
a sacred
What's the best
mage.
thing about him?
the best thing about him is he gets his dick wet. No, I'm sorry.
All right, look, the best thing about him, again, he's a sacred mage and he has the most mana out of everybody.
Yeah.
And again,
And
this
he
is
can
in a
do things that
world.
other people can't do.
Yes, he
Yeah.
can't. And
That
this
other
is-
people are peons to him, correct?
Yes.
So why are we
And-
watching an anime about him getting his dick up when he's literally
No, but that's fine. Even to me, that I still say that's even fine. That's fine with me. Because
he is an overpowered character who can do things on a scale that other people can't do, and they've showed it various occasions throughout the first season and the little tidbits that they threw in this one.
He didn't carry
Yeah.
in the first season, I tell
Who
you that.
didn't?
he did it. He didn't carry too much.
Rudius did not
He didn't
carry
carry
in the
too
first
much
season,
because
bro.
it showed. And I'm not lying,
Roderick
he didn't.
carried, bro. If it wasn't for Roderick, the green hair dude,
Yeah.
he was the only one throwing action down. Rudius supported him with a little bit of support, like, yo, I'm gonna do something.
I'm pretty sure it was Ruger. Don't want to put that out there. Though.
Ruger.
Here you go.
JJ Sanji said One Punch Man, no story.
That's true.
That's true. There was
The
no
story
story.
of One Punch
Yeah,
Man-
there was no
the-
story in there.
But the One Punch Man, it says it on there. It's a parody.
Yeah, that's
So
There's no
there's no
story with
story. I mean, there is a story, but you only because
It's not something you're supposed
All
to take
I'm saying
serious.
is-
the story
That's
of
all.
One Punch Man.
You
is
don't
him
take
beating
serious.
people with one punch. That's
Yeah.
the story.
Bro, I could, in my opinion, if I'm putting anything up, I'm putting it up against like
the
Mushoku
first-
Tensei. I'm putting it up to like Made in Abyss. I'm putting it up to Promised Neverland. Those are the animes I'm comparing Mushoku Tensei to, not freaking Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer.
See, you
and
overlooking what I said. You're
animes.
fixated on the fight per se. I never said the fight. I said the animation. I kept saying the animation. Yes, the animation was different because they actually gave more effort in the first season than they did in the second season.
They are literally throwing right jabs, hooks,
10 toes down
kicks, fights. How many kicks and punches have you seen really in Mushoku Tensei?
And you keep talking about fights.
Nobody's talking about.
You're over here talking about fights.
So then tell me what anime. So you like the background of the subway? So that's
yes,
what the
bro,
background of the subway
angle,
made it so much better.
Literally,
okay,
how
cool.
the camera angle, how they're showing it from this is the subway, this is the top part of the subway. We literally got the animation from the side, and you see the little beats of the freaking subway. You see how Yuji got clapped coming this way, standing back up, and walking over there. The cinematography of that was freaking great.
Came out.
It was different and it was unique.
Yes. Yeah. So then just say that, bro. Just say. But you're just saying, oh, Mushoku
the
Tensei.
Animation. Oh, what else am I supposed to say?
But this is the thing. The only thing you have told us that protects Mushoku Tensei in your eyes is the story. That's it. We're telling you that it lacks everything else, but you're telling us we're wrong because the story holds it. Doesn't matter.
I'm not saying you're. I'm saying
you literally told us that it doesn't matter about the animation because the story holds.
No, what I'm saying. My whole point is saying that there's no point in comparing two animes at two different genres.
We're not.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're confused. We're not talking about genres. We're talking about animation.
Animation-wise.
Every anime, different genre has animation.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what genre it is.
Yeah.
It has animation. Erased.
That's true.
Has some amazing animation and it's zero.
That's true.
Zero.
Look.
But
I'll be honest with you
right now.
I'll be honest with you again. Look.
There was no point in the second season that they had to go all out.
I recommend again.
Animation-wise.
Watch
this
Shy.
fight.
Why not,
bro?
Watch, listen.
Why not? Why
I want to watch Shy
Why
episode 2 with y'all, so y'all can
Yes.
see what I'm talking about when it comes to animation.
Your
bro.
best animation is a scene where a guy
I don't know,
is
but we
touching
gotta rewatch
somebody.
it.
That's it.
That was the highlight of the episode.
But that's your best
Right.
animation, and that ain't shit.
Bro, but what was the only other part that you're naming me is when he fought the Demon King, and that was like 45
No,
seconds.
because you told
bro.
me about
Dragons
fights.
in the beginning.
You told me about the fight. You told me bring up a fight, and
Those
that
the
was the
only
fight.
Yeah, that was it. That was all. But how many fights have we seen in Jujutsu Kaisen already?
A lot.
Okay,
But we're
so
not
what's carrying?
No, but we're talking. Okay,
The
but what?
fights.
Okay,
I
but
just
your
told you about
animation that you
animation-wise.
talked about, and I saw
I'm
the
trying
episode.
to say what I'm trying to say.
You're focused on the fighting parts
No, what
of
I'm
the
trying
animation.
to say. No, what? So this is my point. This is my final point. Is that what I'm saying is that the animation in Mushoku Tensei did not have to be supremely good because there was no specific aspects that they really had to highlight in this part other than the part of him getting his dick up and fucking this girl, which was the part. There's no other part that they have to go extravagant with.
That's fine.
Wait. Let me just finish.
Okay.
There's no other part that they have to go extravagantly wise on the animation part because there's no really part. If Jujutsu Kaisen did not put as much animation as they put into this scene, it would have killed the whole anime, and nobody would have liked it.
I would have been complaining on it.
Exactly.
Have I not been complaining on
I'm
it?
saying you're punching down.
No,
I'm not.
Jujutsu Kaisen had to put this animation on point, otherwise this season would have been ass.
But did you not just
But guess
agree
what?
with me?
They didn't have to do animation.
Did you not just agree with me about the Demon King? That we should have seen the Demon King defeat everybody.
But I agree with you.
They couldn't have done that.
All right.
Why they didn't do that?
You know what I say? Do you think do you think somebody that's 145 pounds is gonna win against a person that's 195 pounds in a fight?
Yes.
Did we just see that?
Yes.
No, we didn't.
It can happen.
Bro, but what's the likelihood
No,
of
I'm
this
saying,
happening?
didn't we
Both
just
trained
hold
fighters.
on?
about
Didn't we
likelihood.
just
It
see?
can happen.
Hold on, didn't we just see the main character defeat the Demon King?
Bro,
That was literally the
that's
same
not-
weight class.
No, it's not, bro.
That was the same weight class.
I'm
We
talking
saw a
about
regular
anime wise, bro. I'm talking about anime wise, bro.
We've seen little people beat big people all the time.
Hey, Baki.
Meliodas is the smallest character.
Bro, but I'm talking, bro.
Prime example.
I'm talking about in real life, bro.
You just said anime. Now it's real life.
No, I'm talking about if a 190. No, because you never know the weights of people in anime. I'm talking about I'm saying you're punching down, bro. I'm saying Mushoku Tensei is a 145 pound dude, and you're trying to say, yo, this 195 pound dude is way better and punches way stronger, and it's like, duh, my dude. He's 195 pounds.
But you're still correlating violence and fighting. We're not talking about that. We're talking about animation.
And I'm saying that Mushoku Tensei did not have to put animation onto the highest level for it to be a good anime.
We're not saying that it needed to be at the highest level to be good, but you have to try. You literally watched an entire season
the highlight of that season.
just story. No animation, no extra,
There was
no
animation.
nothing.
Your
Animation was lacking.
You guys
Animation was
are
lacking.
being heavy
Animation
on
was
it because
you know
a lot
why?
of other people enjoyed it.
Did you not what?
and I'm
Did you
saying-
not enjoy the first
what I'm
season of
saying is
Mushoku
the
Tensei?
highlight. The highlight. So look,
I love the first season of Mushoku Tensei. Again, they didn't have that many fights. So why am I being so critical in the second season?
Because it didn't hold up.
because it only has 12 episodes.
No, it's not just
So go
because it
through the
didn't have
first
12
12
episodes.
episodes of
All right,
the
you know
first
what?
season.
I'm gonna look at the first 12 episodes
Please
of the
tell
first
me where it
season.
stops and see
Bet.
where it stops at.
Bet. You know what the first 12
it probably
episodes
stops
happened?
when everything got transmuted into another world.
Exactly, and it still
And
wasn't
there was
going.
no action up until then because he was
You're
just
right.
learning where
And
Rock-
did I not like it? Did I not
Exactly.
enjoy it? Did I not tell everybody about it?
Yeah, and then guess what?
Did
You
I
got
not
the
enjoy
second
it when
half,
there was no action?
And now you got spoiled. I'm just saying,
Now
bro.
I got bro.
I'm
I
just
know,
saying.
bro. Coge uno.
You know what I'm saying?
Pick a topic, bro.
All right,
All right, yeah, we are.
No, my bad.
now we
because
good, we good.
because the first part of Mushoku Tensei was better than this Jujutsu Kaisen scene.
Okay, that's your opinion.
No,
That's
it's not.
fine.
That's
Oh, I don't know what the hell we going with
That's
this.
what you're saying, bro. Why are you? Is there any part of Mushoku Tensei better than this Jujutsu Kaisen scene in animation?
In this one, no.
Okay, so why are we comparing the two? Like,
Because-
that's what I'm so confused
I am
about.
so
You know what?
confused at
There's
you
no
now.
part
No, we don't
there's
want
no
to-
part of Mushoku Tensei that's better than Jujutsu Kaisen. Yet you're punching down on Mushoku Tensei saying the animation is
Did you-
bad.
You know why he's saying you're punching down? Because he's saying Jujutsu Kaisen is better.
It's superior.
That's-
Why are you
What does it
comparing
matter?
a superior anime to
Why
a
is it
lowly
better?
anime?
Better.
No,
Like,
what
it
I'm
makes
saying
no
is,
sense to me.
no, what I'm saying
makes
is that
no sense
Jujutsu
to me.
Kaisen had met my expectations, while Mushoku Tensei did not meet my expectations.
So give us
Is
an
that-
anime that's on its caliber.
What,
Literally,
Mushoku Tensei?
Yes.
I literally gave you two.
Made in the Abyss
Promise
is way
Neverland.
better. Made in the Abyss is superior.
better.
Promise Neverland is
first
not even
season,
close.
first season,
okay.
first season. No, first season is
But
amazing.
they're-
First season
but-
of what?
Promise Neverland is really good. Though.
Okay, but
It's
the
really
second
good, though.
season failed.
Yeah, it
so
definitely
it's
Okay,
did.
not
It
so
definitely
then
did. Okay.
we're going off
Alright.
of first season of Mushoku Tensei because second season is not good
You
either.
can't do that. It's
You're-
not
okay.
fair.
You just said that it was the best.
I'm saying compared to those.
Alright, come
I didn't say it was the best.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying-
We good.
Stop
We
punching
got,
down.
We got you.
That's what I'm
Stop punching
saying.
down.
I got you.
We're doing too much.
I got you. Yeah, we did.
That was 3 weeks ago.
I thought, hey, I was just trying to make a nice, quick comment. I didn't think it was gonna spiral like
I know
this.
because
That's
it's like,
on me.
why are you comparing those two? That's wild.
We already have a clip that's 500,000 views.
No, I
Yeah,
know, I know,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know that, but
I
I'm
got
just
you.
saying, I just
Yeah.
don't think that.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
What
Alright, we got you.
I don't think
That it's actually everything else, honestly. That Mushoku kind of fight kind of filled in the gap, honestly.
No, I was yeah. this
No,
is how I
seriously
was
though,
going, but
let
I
us
just
know.
Don't think that. I just think it's just superior. Let us know if you thought those two could be compared, or let us know how you feel about
So there
these
was
topics.
no other anime we could talk about that was pretty decent.
Oh, this week we haven't talked about that. Y'all want to talk about
Well, there's
animes?
a lot of stuff that we haven't seen yet either. There's stuff that they haven't seen a lot. I'm the only one
Yeah.
who's caught up on everything.
Yeah, I haven't seen Kingdom Ruin and Ragnar's the only ones I haven't seen. I have.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, we could talk about that. I will say, hey, can we? Did you guys see?
I thought that's not
Berserker
that.
Gluttony. Did y'all watch it?
It's not that. I thought we agreed that we weren't going to.
We were not gonna talk
Yeah,
about
we
it.
were gonna talk
We're
about
not
every week.
talking
You're
about
right.
it.
Give it
You're right.
time.
You're right. You said 3-4 episodes. You're right. All right. Well, this has been Josh from State Farm, or Yohohan from State Farm.
That's it.
It's your boy Dutch. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Adios.
And follow.
Please follow. Hit
Don't
the
say
bell.
please.
Too.
You make it sound. You make it sound like we're asking.
Okay.
Like,
Follow then.
There you go. Have some authority in your voice.
put some bass in it so they know they scare them into following.
Yo, follow me.
That inside.